we discuss lecture number 30, symmetrical triangle. It is a most common continuation pattern identified on any time frame chart and on any asset class. Symmetrical triangle is basically a continuation pattern that can be identified mid of the trends, that is found in downtrend as well as in uptrend. It is a resume or a halt between a strong downtrend or a uptrend, and this consolidation is again create a continuation of trend. This pattern contains at least two lower highs and two higher lows. When these points are connected, the line converges as they are extended and the symmetrical triangle takes a shape. That means symmetrical triangle is formed by two trend lines. One is upward trend line and the another one is downward trend line in a same point of time. Most of the people think that the symmetrical triangle is formed when the long-term trend line is clashed with a mid-term or a short-term trend line. For an example, if the upward trend line is a long-term and there is a small profit booking in the short-term trend line, then it is create a form of symmetrical triangle. The short-term profit booking is followed by a lower tops and the long-term uptrend is followed by a higher bottoms. Once the price creates a points of lower tops and higher bottoms, the price is squeezed and create a triangle. It is also sometimes it is also look like a contracting wedge, but there is a basic difference between triangle and a wedge. The wedge contraction is a directional, whereas the symmetrical triangle contraction is flatter or horizontal. The symmetrical triangle wide at the beginning and narrow over a period of time. Now we see a sample chart that show on your screen. It is clearly identifies a symmetrical triangle. The 1, 2, 3 points which is connecting a uptrend line by a followed blue line, and in a small time we also see another blue line which is in a downward end line, which is connecting point 1, 2 and 3 show in black color. Once the price in a contraction mode and break the upward trend line, act like a resistance line, then this pattern is completed. Once the price break the upward resistance line, then this point is considered to be a valid breakout. This valid breakout is done with a high volumes, and the target is between the both wider portion of a triangle, which is shown by an arrow. It look like this, and the reading is 5.8. The future price target is equal to the wider portion of the triangle, and we achieve the same $5.8 in a future time. Before considering during that consolidation phase, the volume are in a decreasing trend. Before finalizing the symmetrical continuation triangle, we have to consider some key factors. The current trend is consolidation. The price range is squeezed in support and resistance line. During the consolidation, the volume are in a decreasing trend. The breakout is either of the side because it is a continuation. It breaks either upside or either downside. Generally, it follows the trend which is prevailing in past. So, if the past trend is uptrend, the breakout may be in favor of a uptrend. The price break consolidation with a high volume and the price target is equal to the wider portion or the open portion of the triangle. In simple terms, if I brief in 3 simple points, the current trend is continuation and the price is moved between two trend lines. Once the price break with the high volumes, then the symmetrical triangle formation is completed and we get an price target which is equal to the wider portion or open face of triangle. I hope you better understand this symmetrical triangle in simple language.